is day number 2 for 50,000. Last night was 3 features for 4,000 apiece. Tonight is the big one, 50,000 to win. We've got to make it in through a heat race. So they only locked in 6, top 2 out of all 3 races. And then the heat race format, I think they're taking top 2, and then they'll have B mains. I don't know how many heat races. I think they said 5 or 6. I'm not exactly sure, but we're just gonna wait and see how all that rolls out. We're starting to work on it, check nuts and bolts, and Chris is working on getting some water to get her cleaned up, get her looking all professional again. She's filthy. And then Brandon is fixing to start working on tires. So lots of stuff going on right now. All right, so Brad's getting the air filter off. We're gonna get that washed up, cleaned up, go find a hose pop somewhere. We completely forgot to take that with us last night to clean it, so we're gonna do that right now. Oh, your dad has it going to get some water? Do what? Alright guys, so let's walk out of the trailer and see what's going on. Looks like Joel's doing some body work here. Some minor body work. Brandon is working on grinding these tires. Brad's on the phone. I'm not sure who he's on the phone with, but I think he's on the phone with Marshall with Capital. That's who he was calling. I don't know if he got him. But there's lots of stuff going on right now. Chris should be back in just a little bit with some water, and we'll get this thing washed up, looking brand new again. All right, so everybody's still working, getting doors, body panels put back together here. Had to get the pillar. It was knocked off. They're getting that all fixed up.
Yeah, I think we got it.
All right, so Maggie's been taking a nap, so I have not been doing any videoing, but the guys have still been working. Got the fenders back on now. Zach and Brad are getting the filter on. Chris is working on getting the fenders on. Patrick is here helping do that. Lots of different stuff going on. But they were also working on with, obviously the starter was about to fall off. A couple of different issues there, and made some setup changes as well. Brad talked to Marshall earlier and he gave him some pointers on what to do, so he made all of those changes, so throw a look at it. But the starter was about to fall off, and I know last year, remember the starter plate, it's aluminum and it like cracked in half. Well, the same thing, this one's the same way. And it's 4 or 5 races old, so I don't know what the issue is there. But this one's broken as well, so we're just making the best of it, I'm assuming. Brad's fixing to get the air filter on it.
No luck on the shaky stick, buddy.
Alright, let's go to the driver's meeting. How you feeling, baby?
It's just a race.
Just another day. Alright, they're packing everything in. I think they've watered it down pretty good. hoping it would turn, and it's still being a turd and not wanting to turn. We've thrown a book at it. We've changed every shock, we've changed bars, we've changed everything, and it just will not turn. So I don't really know. We're gonna spectate tonight. We're not even gonna attempt the B main because we finished dead last, so that'll put us in the very back of the B main. It's not worth possibly tearing up the car. Worse, or tearing the car up. So we're just gonna load her up and call it a night and be spectators tonight. I'll get a word with Brad in just a second. All right, guys, let's get a quick end of video and kind of get a recap of Brad, what he felt.
Well, I cracked the bed and turned 3 and 4, one lap and spun out. But you know, when we went down in turn 1, I kind of got moved out of the way. You know, I had to break momentum to keep from killing the wall, so I knew I was pretty much a sitting duck there. But you know, regardless, I mean, the car was just the car was better than it has been all weekend, I will say that, but it's still just a little, we're missing something. We're overlooking something. I don't know if something has gotten bent or just something that we're not catching. There's something that's askew that is affecting my steering. So I'm not sure what's going on there. We've got to figure that out. We've got to turn into the corner better than what we are. I was just shoving the nose all the way through the center. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, the competition that was here this weekend, you can't have no issues like that. You've got to be on top of your stuff. So, hey, we tried. We gave it what we had. And part of it, you know. We knew what we was coming down here into, and to, you know, to have the night we had last night, that was a plus. You know, we wish we could have done a little bit better tonight, but coulda, woulda, shoulda. So just thanks to everyone who helped out. Marshall, he came over here and talked to us a little bit before the races there and gave us some pointers and advice, and we tried some stuff. And like I said, the car was better just then than it was all weekend as far as turning in. It just wasn't enough. We needed to go a little bit more, or maybe, like I said, there's something bent that we're overlooking. So we gotta figure that out. And I mean, we got time to do it. I think our next race is in May, I think is what we was planning, unless something comes up.
Is Magnolia the next race?
That's our scheduled next race.
I think that's like the middle of May.
Okay, so you know, we may find a race between here and there and see what we can come up with, or see if we found an issue or anything. I know we've got to work on a starter. We replaced the starter plate about 2 races to go last year, and now the starter plate's broke again. So there's something going on there with the starter. We got to figure that out. I just say thanks to everyone who helps us out. Warp Speed Performance Parts, KT Heat and Air, Hammers Grading, Vinson Race Engines, Fat Daddy's Crew, Allsouth Signs and Graphics, Penske Shocks, Brand Transmission, Gorsuch Performance, you guys here on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all that, everyone who's come by, spoke to us, bought merch, means the world to us. Thanks again to Marshall at Capital Race Cars. Hunter at Penske, been talking to him all weekend as well. So, you know, it wasn't the night we wanted, but something to build on, and we got our first race with the World Outlaws out of the way, so now we can get them little butterflies and them, what's it called, the star shock, that can be gone now. So next time we try it, we'll be a little bit more prepared and take it and move on. We're gonna go spectate now and go watch a good race.
All right, guys, you heard it from Brad. We're gonna load her up and go spectate. We learned stuff this weekend. We made notes. The car got better. That's the biggest thing. Like he said, we made progress. It's just not enough. We still got to get in the corner. Still got to turn better. We're still struggling there. But anyway,
Just tell her to lock it up.
we will we'll go spectate. Appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let us know what you think.
I forgot one other person in our ending video here that I'd like to give a thanks to. Lee Burdett. He helped us out a little bit this weekend, so appreciate it, Lee. Appreciate everyone who kind of, Brandon Boyd, he helped us out a little bit this weekend. Allsouth Signs and Graphics, they made sure to get us some stickers for this weekend. So
My dad helped us out.
Yeah, Brian, Dallas's dad, and your granddaddy. And so, you know, like I said, everybody that helped us out.
Your mom sold merch.
Yeah, whether it was 100 here, 100 there, or sold merch, or helped us in the pits, whatever. You know, I didn't mean to forget those people. I was just, you know, I was trying to give a recap of the weekend. So.
And you were frustrated.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, I was frustrated. I wasn't, but I was. So, you know, just quick thanks to all of them again. Works Speed Performance Parts, KT Heating and Air, Hammers Grading, Berry Apparel Co., Allsouth Signs and Graphics, Fat Daddy's Crew, Brand Transmission, Penske Shocks, Capital Race Cars, Gorsuch Performance, you guys here on Days of Dirt, my mom selling merch, my dad for helping the pits, Joel, Zach, Patrick for helping in the pits, Katie, Dustin, they helped out in the pits. Katie done a lot of the videoing this weekend, so
any of the on-track videos she done.
Yeah, so you know, it was a group effort. I mean, it took each and every one of us this weekend. So they was really quick turnaround times. You didn't have much time to think about stuff and process it, but you know, it is what it is. So thanks to those, and like I said, I just didn't want to leave those guys out that did help us out.
He feels like he needs to be a part of the video as well.
Yeah, y'all forgot me. I kept their daughter entertained.